like a laptop like this,
Yeah.
and like right here was just written my private key. 'Cause I don't know, my fucking moron. It just said Bitcoin private key.
Come on,
so
Jimmy.
he steals my laptop, and I was like, I thought that's why my house got robbed. Like the second I saw that front door kicked in, I was like, oh, they just stole my Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Because I also just recently tweeted about it, and it's like, and I go in there, I can't find my laptop. I'm like, they just stole everything I own. And then I just run over to my desktop, which they didn't steal, but my laptop. And I just like, I had it also a screenshot of it. I pulled my private key up there and I'm like crying. I'm like, it's not going to be there. It literally says Bitcoin private key on my laptop he stole. And I'm like, they just took it. There was like $2 million, which was every dollar to my name at that point. Because I like took like $100,000 one month, put in Bitcoin like skyrocketed. And then I was literally just about to sell it and fund a bunch of videos. And then that shit went down and I'm like crying as I'm loading it up and my heart is pounding. I'm like, please, it's there. It's all there. And I moved it real quick and like that robber's a moron. He's busy stealing my TV, my blanket, instead of the Bitcoin that was sitting right there. Fuck you.
That's the guy from the Battle Pirates.
Hey, thanks for stealing my designer shirts, so I didn't want those anymore.
Mr. Beast, smart enough to build $1 billion media company, but almost lost all of his money trying to manage his own crypto wallet. Guys, every other businessman, millionaire, and billionaire in the world is in the same boat as him. There's a big issue of being the custodian of your own crypto. These guys know how to make the money, but it's a lot harder to keep it. Now, I'm going to tell you guys a personal story today. On my mom's side, my grandfather started a business in Hawaii called Hardware Hawaii, and that chain became a multi-million-dollar business over the years. Matter of fact, at one point, it was the largest independently owned hardware store in the nation. Years ago, when I was a young teenager visiting Hawaii, I asked one of my millionaire uncles, who was the CEO, I said, "How's business, Unc? Are you making a ton of money?" And he said one of the most interesting things I'll never forget. He said, "Our goal isn't to make any more money. We have enough money." And I was like, "What? You got enough money?" My jaw dropped. He said, "The goal is to keep the money we're making." And just like Mr. Beast at the beginning, who's found incredible success, getting rich isn't actually the hardest part. Now, I didn't say it wasn't hard. It's just not the hardest part. Keeping your money safe, keeping your hard-earned money is pretty hard. I'm going to be doing a deep dive into this topic in more detail, but I want to take a step back and we're going to look at the overall crypto market. The crypto run-up has kind of taken a pause today. The crypto heat map looks sad and gray and kind of red. And the question is the run over? Well, we'll have to see what the charts are saying about that. But let's begin with some crypto news. Traditional finance, we're talking BlackRock, Citadel, Fidelity, and old Charles Schwab have basically kicked down the door of the cryptocurrency frat party. The question is that good or bad news? I'm going to break it down for you guys. This is the Stocks with Josh show. I hope you guys are doing well this fine June day. Thanks again for all the likes and all the abundant new subscribers, pushing my relatively new page over 60,000 subs. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate each and every one of you guys that have joined me on this journey of wealth building and our goal of demystifying Wall Street. And as I've said before, Wall Street belongs to you. It's part of the American dream. The only problem is you're not going to automatically get invited to the party. You have to kick down that shiny golden door, and you've got to fill your own bags. Let me see some hearts of courage in the chat today if you're on that mission with me. Big crypto news story that we have to address. Wall Street giants back EDX Markets, a new cryptocurrency exchange. EDX Markets is backed by large financial institutions, Citadel, Fidelity, Charles Schwab. The article's descriptive language reads, "This is notable entry by prominent backers." Why notable? Because the OG crypto bootstrappers that designed, coded, and created the whole space aren't distinguished enough for you, Wall Street? Well, the article continues by saying they intend to offer best practices from traditional finance and unique advantages such as liquidity, competitive quotes, and a non-custodial model designed to minimize conflicts of interest. Their current offering is Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and Bitcoin Cash. This very narrow crypto offering is what the new crypto normal in the hands of traditional finance is all about, approved coins. Free trade governed by free competition has been thrown out the door by Gary Gensler. Regardless of the benefit of ADA, Matic, Solana, and Near, and the other 64 cryptocurrencies the SEC has targeted, The article goes on to read, the launch of the EDX markets, which comes amid a regulatory crackdown by the Securities and Exchange Commission. How coincidental that was on the launch of this new exchange by big money suggests that investors remain resolved in their interest to cryptocurrency. Those darn crypto maniacs just won't give up on this thing. So if you can't beat them, then you use your power and your influence to pretend to join them by slowly taking over. The SEC, rather than provide regulatory standards that address the uniqueness of blockchain technology, have hid in the obscurity of obsolete regulation with the goal of divide and conquer. You eventually approve some and you cancel the rest. Then everyone who wants to get into the party has to beg you to get in. Now, I'm not against the new EDX exchange. We need trustable platforms with good financial practices in the crypto space. I just want Gensler to start cooperating with and stop suing cryptocurrency pioneers like XRP and Coinbase, and the growing list of other hardworking Americans who've been working to bring America into the next era of innovation and blockchain technology. Another very important point is that they intend to offer this non-custodial exchange model that they say is going to minimize the conflict of interest. This was the most interesting part. So let's take a step back. That you have to understand that when you trade with Coinbase or Binance or previously with FTX, those exchanges held your crypto for you. They would basically sell it to you and then they would hold it for you. For many getting into crypto, this has been an important service because wallet and wallet management has been a very dangerous space in the crypto wild west, as we saw with Mr. Beast. I can already though foresee that these approved non-custodial exchanges are going to be part of the control mechanism that is being put into place. The next thing they'll tell us is that to use the EDX exchange, we need to have an SEC approved wallet. And the SEC approved wallets will have backdoors built in to give the government access to your money. So eventually, when you have a poor social credit score because you didn't make enough affirming posts on Facebook and Instagram for whatever current social posturing month it is, they'll freeze your account. The advancement of digital money and blockchain technology is a major advancement in civilization. But isolating this power in the hands of the government or the bankers is a major threat to freedom and democracy. Crypto is fun and exciting, but sometimes it just freaks me out imagining the control over our money that we're in the process of losing. We need a cryptocurrency bill of rights that tells the government to keep their hands off of our hard-earned wealth. Not to get dramatic, but they don't want you to get wealthy. If the government and education department wanted smart, free, wealthy citizens, they would teach you how to succeed and they would write the laws differently. They want you to be a lifetime worker bee in their twisted and manipulated colony of corruption. So we have to wait and watch Gary Gensler's plan unfold. We'll get into the charts in just a minute. I got a question this morning about crypto in the moomoo chat. I was asked, what is the best crypto exchange? The answer is kind of tricky because it's all about your trade knowledge. If you're a newbie, your only real option right now is Coinbase because they're custodial. They'll hold your keys for you, kind of prevent you from doing what Mr. Beast did to himself. But that's a double-edged blade. It's good if you don't know what you're doing, but it's bad if you actually want to own your own crypto and keep other people's hands off of it. If you're willing to learn this space and you want to take more responsibility, then the decentralized exchanges like Uniswap are the way to go. But Uniswap requires practical knowledge of safe wallet management. So moving forward, you're either going to go with the government-controlled system or you're going to break away and get into the true DeFi world of cryptocurrency. Guys, if you're not in the moomoo chat and you need better trade tools, then check out the offer from the moomoo app. They're giving away up to 17 free stock. You drop $100 and they'll match it. Plus, they'll give you 5 stocks. Each one could be worth up to $2,000. So far, nobody told me they got the $2,000 stock. But I have heard of people getting a share of Apple quite often. Plus, you're guaranteed a share of C3AI. That stock's up 400% nearly from the beginning of this year. Get free stuff and come find the chat group called Stock Josh Fam. Okay, let's get into the Bitcoin chart briefly. Bitcoin ran up to 30,800, very near the local high of 31,000. The move was cooled slightly today. So in my last video, I talked about the 200-week and the 200-day moving average. It was when we got a close back above the 200-week moving average that we got this bullish move. One possible move forward could be a pullback to 28,500 to backtest the top of the Gaussian channel. But let me warn you that Bitcoin is not going to go up in a slow or consistent way, but rather when it moves, the moves are going to be getting stronger and more explosive. Like I said in a recent video, the first big move up that we saw after Bitcoin hit 15,500, it then moved up 4K, followed by an 8K move. and we could be in the middle of a 10K move right now. I'm not making a prediction. The study of charts is to consider possible moves. So 1, we could pull back to 28,500, the top of the Gaussian channel, or we could continue up to 34K right now quickly. I'm in Bitcoin. I'm loaded. I added to my position around 25K, and I told you guys that in a video at the time that was the load up price, and here we are way up near 31,000. All right, quick comment on Coinbase. More of a fundamental review. The SEC's charges are going to stifle Coinbase's stock, Coin, C-O-I-N, from making any bullish moves. Bitcoin's success is not enough to drive up the price of coin. They need all of the altcoins firing and the meme coins to make the big money and for their stock to go up. So let's look at the charts. I'm going to regurgitate my last technical that I gave you guys. Beneath 60, bearish, above 60, bullish. But let me be clear, the technicals are pointing to a breakdown beneath 55 and a possible move all the way to 40. And at 40, I'll be a likely buyer, and I'm going to be looking to hold to 120. Remember, price entry and patience is the #1 way to make money on Wall Street. Mara, a close above $12.88, and it's off to Bulltown and a possible move up to $16. Riot, a close above $11.75, and we've got $13 resistance up next. Interestingly, the Mara chart is actually looking more bullish to me than the Riot chart, which is a change. Is Mara going to move higher than Riot? We have to wait and see. Are you on Team Mara or are you on Team Riot? Let me know in the comment section. And just going back to the beginning of this video, like Mr. Beast has had an interesting journey with money. He has not found it hard to have millions, billions of dollars flow through his hands, but he's in the same boat that a lot of us are, which is how to make sure that we could secure it to really enjoy it and to enjoy the benefits or fruits of our labors. This is a journey that we're all on, but for many, the goal right now is just to make some money. I hope this video has helped you guys with your understanding of the technicals, but again, do your own due diligence. The trade is a risk that you're taking. I hope that my technicals in this video can help contribute to your journey. That's it today. Thanks guys for all the likes. Sub now to get more. Peace and blessings, my friends. We'll see you in the next video.